Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here today, and if you're new, I'm your girl Precious, and today we are going to be talking about something that I believe deserves so much more and needs so much more of our attention, which is our mental health, right? There's been so much confusion and misconceptions about mental health, and honestly, it's been something that's been on my mind and on my heart for a very, very long time. Today I just want, or in this video, I'd love that we take a moment to talk about what people often don't understand about mental health, and also take a deeper look into why it's such an important topic to think about and talk about. So let's get into it. When we hear the term mental health, the first thing that usually comes to mind is sadness or depression, right? But here's the thing. Mental health isn't just about being sad. It's so much more than that. It's actually about the way we think, the way we manage stress, how we react to challenges, and how we engage with the world around us. It's this huge complex thing that really influences everything from our mood, how we process emotions, or even how we handle relationships, how we handle friendships. It's like this huge spectrum, and it looks different for everyone, and it looks different on everyone. You see, somebody might be smiling, somebody might be laughing one moment, just going through their daily routine, their daily lives, checking up on friends, and literally just appearing happy. And you just might think, this person is good, life is going great for them. But they could be dealing with something or any internal pressure like stress or anxiety. So just because somebody doesn't appear upset or doesn't act upset, or doesn't show that they're distressed or going through depression or anxiety or any other mental health issue, it doesn't mean they're not dealing with something that deeply troubles them. So a common misconception about mental health challenges or struggles is that they're always visible. That if somebody's suffering, you can see it in their face or you can see it in their behavior. But the truth is, mental health challenges are often invisible. Like a broken leg or a chronic illness, right? The pain isn't something that you can see, but it doesn't mean that it's not there. So if you think about it, if someone broke their leg, they would be using a cast, they'll be on a cast, or they'll be using crutches. But with somebody suffering from depression, anxiety, or even PTSD, the signs aren't always that obvious. people may look just fine or good on the outside, but they could be just silently struggling. And that's why it's so important to be empathetic and to just check on the people around you, even though they may seem fine. Just to send that text or give them that call, or just go and see them and just really sit down and say, hey, are you good? Are you really good? Especially the people that don't often seem to show signs of distress. Another myth or lie that I hear a lot is that if you're struggling with your mental health, you are somehow weak or not capable of handling life. But I just want to make something super clear. Mental health does not equate to weakness. In fact, it takes immense strength for you to recognize that you're struggling and to take the steps to getting help. Whether that means you're talking to a therapist, you're reaching out to a friend, or just simply admitting that, hey, I'm not okay. Facing mental health challenges head on, trying therapy, trying out different coping mechanisms, taking your medication, those are all signs of courage and resilience. It's the same with any other health issue, right? You wouldn't call someone weak just because they have to go to the doctor for physical ailment, right? It's the same with mental health. So let's talk about recovery. When it comes to recovery, there's this expectation that once you start going to therapy, taking your medication, everything will just instantly get better. Okay, it does. A little bit. But here's the truth. Recovery is not a straight line. It's like this winding road with its ups and downs. You'll have good days and you'll have bad days. But I just want to let you know that that's completely normal. Listen, progress does not happen overnight. There might be days where you feel like you're taking a step back. There might be days where you feel like you're taking 10 steps back. Trust me, I know. But that doesn't mean you're not moving forward to where you want to be. But it's very important that you be patient with yourself and give yourself grace when the journey gets tough, because trust me, it gets tough. Self-care is definitely important. But let's be real, it's not a magic fix. A lot of people think that if you just take that bubble bath or if you meditate for a few minutes, you'll instantly become better. But it isn't that simple. Self-care is a tool, and it's very much essential for you to keep a healthy mental state. But self-care is just one part of the bigger picture. Sometimes you need, most times, if not, you need professional help. You need a support network, a support group, or just to take some time to heal and work on some deeper issues. So while self-care is, and it is a way to help manage your mental health, but it is definitely not a cure-all. One of the most important things about people's mental health journeys is that it looks different for everyone. And we live in a world where we're often told that there's only one way to deal with things. But the truth is, mental health looks different on everyone and for everyone. Some people find comfort in talking to a therapist. Others might find their strength in relationships with their family and friends. Others might just want to express themselves through art, whether that's music, that's dancing, or painting, or writing poetry. What works for one person might not work for the other, and what works for me might not work for you, and that is okay. That is totally okay. But it's important to remember that there's no right way of dealing with your mental health. So just take care of yourself the way you feel you need to be taken care of. Mental health is something we all need to be more aware of, both in ourselves and in others. And it's part of who we are. And I think and believe that it needs just as much care and understanding as any other part of our health. It is so important to be kind, to listen, and to not judge what other people may be going through. And if you or someone else you know is struggling, please remember that you're not alone. If this video resonated with you, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. And as always, feel free to leave a comment down below with your thoughts or just to share your own experience. I'd love to hear from you. And we are all in this together, and I'm so thankful for this community. And as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.